जब से मुझे याद है, मुझे अपना बचपन तो याद नहीं, 19 साल की मैं माँ बन गई, जब से मुझे याद है मैं माँ ही याद हूँ. हाँ. I don't remember anything else. I only remember being a mother, you know, all my life. I was 19. I was your age when I became mother, and also because I love kids.
We constantly have this thing, you know, so everything she'll say to me will be very dramatic because obviously she comes from मेरी कैसी, you know, मैंने क्या गलती करी life में, like, you know, how did I do this? Then I'll come at her with like, you know what, mom, it's really toxic being here. Like, it's so sad. I used to love when my mom came, you know, for my parent-teacher meetings because I was so proud, you know, like, that's my mom. And you know, your parent doesn't have to be an actor, doesn't have to be super famous for a child to feel that way. I think if and I, like you said, you know, her personal battles and everything that we've dealt with, in a personal,
and we've dealt that
personally
together. Love.
Yeah.
Mom. When we say mom, there are so many emotions attached to it. And today, for our special episode of Dear Mom, wherein we are celebrating the moms in the industry, we have one of the strongest mother-daughter duo in the industry, which is Shweta Tiwari and Palak Tiwari. I have to ask you this, that you two look more like friends than mother and daughter.
I don't understand how mom look. What do they think that, how should a mom, you know?
I mean, stereotypically, a mother is supposed to
wearing a Mangalsutra or wearing a tika or something like that.
That I think they mean that, you know, someone that looks a little older and someone looks,
I look older,
like a little more intimidating.
Not at all. That's what I'm saying. You know, I was watching a few pictures, Palak और आपकी अभी कोई recent wedding में से. Oh my God, I was like, they don't look like mother and daughter, and I swear they look like sisters, and I'm not kidding.
I think that's something I've gotten my whole life, that, you know, she looks like my sister. And at a point, actually not even too far into my life, I was like 5 years old and I had enough of it. So I just started calling her my sister myself.
I know when
I was like, Didi.
Yeah,
and she's like, what the hell, you made me off this time now, you know, it's really offensive.
So she used to always tell me, Didi. I said, excuse me? Didi. I said, no, call me mom. No, Didi. Call me mom. You don't even look like mom. Start looking like mom. Call you mom.
I get it. That's what you know, last time जब श्वेता के साथ हमारा इंटरव्यू हुआ था during मेरे डैड की दुल्हन, and she said that she did not see you grow to a certain point because she was busy working at that point.
I think growing up I was really fortunate in the sense that even though my mom was busy doing her own thing, my house was always filled with a lot of people.
Even now,
it was a very
we always had big family.
It was a very happening house. So I had my mama, you know, Mohan Bhaiya, and I had my grandparents, and you know, there were like so many people at my house at all times. I never felt alone, and I was always constantly entertained, and I was always constantly distracted. So by the time that my mom came home, it was just an added bonus. You know, I was never like, oh my God, where's my mom? I think the one time that I truly missed her was, I think, Big Boss, because I had no contact with her whatsoever, and that was truly depressing.
And you know, when I was in Big Boss, when I came back, she had made those small videos for me on her phone and on her, I don't know, it was on phone that she showed me. She used to make small videos in the night or during the daytime. She said, you know, right now I'm sitting here and I'm missing your mom. Today I did this, I did that, I wanted to share it with you. She was a small little child. She used to do small interviews. I still have those videos somewhere. And when I came back, I saw all those videos. I got so small. I got so emotional. I wanted to hug her, kiss her, and I wanted to tell her how much I love her. And I still love you so much.
Past tense. Let's focus on past.
What I did at that time.
Since we have a younger kid in the house now, let's focus on the past tense.
No, but you know, how has the bond evolved between you two? Because you were also very young when Palak happened, and ever since you two it's like you two have grown together.
Yeah,
you know, so how have things changed between you?
When she was young, when, as you said, that we grew together, and when she was small, like few years old, even I was very young and I was very.
She was
small.
my age. How old I am right now? Actually.
Yeah, actually. So at that point in time, I didn't know how to behave like a mother. Okay, because I was very young. मुझे exactly पता नहीं था सही गलत क्या बताना, वो ही नहीं पता था. I was also learning. with my experience. So
I think with me, it was growing up. I know, I just assumed that everyone's mother was like my mom. My mom, I feel like she's always been my older sister, because every time I'm with my friends and we're sharing stories about our mothers and all, I relate to her more on a sister front, because she has been very strict, and she's been very,
I'm
she's
still very strict. So
she's always been wanting to protect me when I was younger, but I think as I grew up, she realized that I'm obviously the smart one in the family, and that and that I can be trusted. But once once we developed that trust, which was I think around when I was 16, 17, I think after that it's just been great, because I think for parents it's so important to understand that. I think and she's like I was my mom's trial and error kid. Okay, so when I say she's had phases, I mean she's had phases. So growing up, I would have to like learn and sort of like detect where she's at currently, and ask for things accordingly, because there was a phase where she was like, oh, you want this? You buy it. You want that? Let me get you 5 of that. You want that? Take it. And then like in another year or so, she was like, are you serious? Like, do you think money grows on trees? You know
what?
No
On her
value for
16th
money.
birthday, when she turned 16, I was pregnant with Reyansh. So that time I kept saying, I want a girl, I want another girl, I want a girl.
Yeah.
And on her 16th birthday, she went and she shopped for like 1.5
He was mom, like literally, like, I don't
1
know.
lakh or 1,80,000 or something like that of worth of makeup for her 16th birthday. Such expensive products. एक eyeshadows के 7,000 के 8,000 के थे.
No. To be fair, I really researched it because
it was so expensive. I came out and I called my family. I said, this time I want a son. I can't afford son. I cannot have another daughter.
So how have things been when Reyansh was born?
Before Reyansh was born, when she was craving little babies, she would be like, मुझे दे दो ना बच्चे, मैं रख लूंगी थोड़ी देर के. I'm like, yeah, mom, I think you're too. I think this is too late.
देखो मैं बताती हूँ, जब से मुझे याद है, मुझे अपना बचपन तो याद नहीं, 19 साल की मैं माँ बन गई. जब से मुझे याद है, मैं माँ ही याद हूँ.
हाँ.
I don't remember anything else. I only remember being a mother, all my life. I was 19. I was your age when I became mother, and also because I love kids. अगर मैं actress नहीं होती ना, मैं housewife होती. मुझ में और कोई talent नहीं.
And trust me, lockdown has.
I don't think so. You have a lot of talent. Please, Shweta, don't say that.
But I'm
We are
very grateful to God that she didn't end up becoming a housewife, because she is so obsessive about her things. My brother, like literally, he's terrified of food right now because she's feeding him. I never had this much monitoring growing up, because she was also, like I said, trial and error. She had way too much time before Reyansh, and she researched way too much, and that's going again. But growing up, I used to have a pantry.
तब internet का भी इतना वो नहीं था ना जब ये छोटी.
I had a pantry filled with junk food, and I was just, I would just go around eating 10-20 kurkures in a day.
Excuse me.
Living
that
my
time
life.
I used to shoot, and she used to go out with her mama, and she used to buy all these junk.
Living my life, just eating everything to no limit. And my brother, I actually feel bad for him. I call him the unfortunate one, because even though he's, we are more fortunate by the time that he's coming out. My mom is just so, nahi, ek chocolate khali na aaj, please, no more, please go brush now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, her not being here when I was a kid was a blessing in disguise, because now I'd be begging for chocolate.
Palak, but is there anything at all which you, and even Shweta for that matter, which you don't like about each other? Like, because though
she doesn't want to spend time with me.
You gave her an exhilaration.
Even in lockdown, when lockdown started, she used to call her friends all the time on FaceTime, It's Snapchat, I don't know what all app she has on her phone. So she used to be constantly talking to them. 15 days. 15 days. ये सब हुआ 16 डे पे, सारे फ्रेंड्स बोर हो गए, ये बोर हो गए. 16 डे पूरा टाइम मेरे पास, मैं इतनी खुश हूँ लॉकडाउन से लेके, हे भगवान.
Snapchat, I'll tell you a very funny story. When I was 15-16 years old, she was very, she was really contemplating giving me Snapchat. I don't know what she'd heard about it, but she was very, should I allow the Snapchat, should I not? So she was on the fence about it. So this woman, she made a fake account on Snapchat, and she added me to see what I post on myself. I know if she's trying to make a fake account, she'd be a little inconspicuous about it, go in with a fake name. She made the fake account with my with my 1-year-old brother's name. So I was like, mother, why has Riyansh Kohli added me on Snapchat? So she was like, ooh, what? That's crazy.
मुझे पासवर्ड्स और अकाउंट का पता नहीं, वो सारे वर्ड्स याद नहीं रहते हैं, तो बहुत सिंपल मैं बनाती हूँ ताकि मुझे ना ज्यादा टेंशन ना हो याद करने की। तो मैंने सिंपल सा कुछ बना दिया होगा, मुझे क्या पता होगा ये
And now that I'm 19, I can feel I blocked you on Snapchat. So I added her back and then I stopped her from viewing my story. So whatever I was doing, she couldn't see it. I'm pretty sure she had sent my mommy to add me on Snapchat too. So because she's an actor and I'm an aspiring actor, we constantly have this thing. So everything she'll say to me will be very dramatic because obviously she comes from television. मेरी कैसी, मैंने क्या गलती करी life में, like how did I do this? Then I'll come at her with like, you know what, mom, it's really toxic being here. Like it's so sad. Then both of us realize that we are both being dramatic. So 10 minutes later, we're like, yo, we're gonna have some ice cream.
उसको पटाना होता है ना, जब इसे लगता है कि मैंने मम्मा को कुछ आके बोल दिया, तो आके फिर ये नहीं कि मैं कुछ बनाती हूँ, आके बोलती अच्छा मैं सोच रही थी कि आप मेरे लिए कोल्ड कॉफी बना दो, मतलब मैं बनाऊँ, ये नहीं कि खुद बनाए, खुद ला के दे।
More of a sister thing, like I'll steal her clothes and then she'll create a racket about it. She's like, oh, dare
steal my clothes, my makeup, everything. मैं मेकअप अपनी शूटिंग के लिए यूज करती हूँ। अगर कोई चीज मैंने लाके रख दी ना, मैं छुपा के रखती हूँ कि मेरी बेटी को मिल गई ना तो मुझे वापस नहीं मिलेगी। और इसे अगर मिल गया कि मैंने छुपा के रखा था, तो she'll come and tell me, Mom, you were cheating on me.
I'm not exaggerating when I say once I stole a belt from her, and this lady,
excuse me,
cried with tears. She's like, you're ruining my life.
Louis Vuitton का belt, okay, जिसमें लूज था, of course, मेरा वेस्ट और उसका वेस्ट लूज होगा, उसने पीछे से पकड़ के उसे स्टिच कर दिया था।
I got it altered, okay, and she was like, you're ruining my life. What are you
उसके बाद उसने स्टिच कर दिया, और फिर जब मैं ढूंढ के निकाला तो वो इतनी बड़ी बेल्ट इतनी सी हो चुकी थी, और जब मैं पहनने गई उसके बाद उसको खोला तो वो इतना लूज हो गई कि मेरे वेस्ट में नहीं आई।
Yeah, she had a mental breakdown over that.
This was immense fun. Now we are going to move on to up close and personal. Palak, is Shweta is your mom the reason why you were inspired and you wanted to take up acting as a career?
I think, at this point, I feel like I've said the story way too many times, but I was just really fascinated by, growing up, I used to watch a lot of TV. So I used to see like this woman in a sari just, dancing, and, like that's one thing that really made an impression on me. And I didn't even know what that woman's job was, but I knew I wanted to be that woman. And for the longest time in my life, I didn't know my mom was an actor. I had decided that I want to be an actor way before I knew what an actor meant, if that makes sense. And then later I found out, that she's an actor, because for me, I just thought every mother comes on screen. Every mother is on TV. I thought that's just like a normal thing to do.
And every mother has people running behind her. And
yeah, I thought that's normal, because I didn't know any different. But once I found out that she's an actor, I started watching her work.
She recently made her digital debut, and I know that she was a little scared. I remember कि यार kissing scene है, ये है.
Unnecessary. You have no idea the anxiety this woman was going through. She was like, oh my God, Lavu, I feel like this is just such a new step for me. I don't know, like, will people be able to accept me like this? Like, I don't know, because so many, and I don't blame her, so many people have seen her as the idealistic bahu and everything. It was it was a different step that she was taking. But at the same time, this is what I told her, and this is what I thoroughly believe in. If you go to see Hollywood has so much of this, and it's normalized. It's only our industry that sort of looks at it with some sort of disdain, and the scenes that she thought were a little out there, we've grown up seeing it. It's normal to us. I was like, it's not.
I remember she told in the interview also that it was Palak who actually convinced me and who said that go mom, please do it.
Yeah, no one cares. I'm like, it's just kissing. Nobody's like, oh my God, how dare she touch another person's lips? It's it's.
मैं आपको और एक बात बताती हूँ. जिस दिन मेरा ऐसा कुछ इंटीमेट सीन्स होते थे, तो लोग अपने फैमिलीज को नहीं लेकर आते थे. मैं will you come with me on the sets today? Like, okay, mom, but I will not be there. It's very weird. I will be in the van, but I'll be with you. I said, okay.
and she used to come with me.
Do you ever feel that, you know, that sense of pride and in you when you see, and she has done all of this despite, let me put it like this, despite the personal evils which she had been going through, but she has always put up this front. I mean, I love her for that, you know. So did you always feel proud of her?
Constantly. I think I'm constantly proud of her. You know, I feel like even growing up as a kid, I used to love when my mom came, you know, for my parent teacher meetings because I was so proud, you know, like, that's my mom. And you know, your parent doesn't have to be an actor, doesn't have to be super famous for a child to feel that way. I think and I, like you said, you know, her personal battles and everything that we've dealt with, in a personal,
And we've dealt that
personally
together. Like,
yeah, whatever, you know, I've seen her go through everything, and she's just, and you know, the kind of things that I've seen her deal with, and so many of them I don't even know, you know, I find out more as we go. But the more I hear of it, the more I'm like, how is she sane? You know, how is she just the way she is? And how is she, because so many people handle things differently, and you know, when you're at such a low point in your life, you're more susceptible to, you know, vices taking over you. And I think what I commend more about her, more so than anything else, is the fact that she never let any vice take over her, even when she was at the lowest point in her life. You know, she's always, when she's been at the lowest, she strived to work harder. I think she's done her best work when she's been at like bad points in her life, you know. So
I think that is Shweta has been someone who has just been so dignified, so graceful. You have never let anything affect you because you are an independent person. You are Shweta Tiwari.
I have responsibilities. I have so many people to look after, and I can't afford to be depressed. I can't afford to sit at home and sulking. I can't let myself go in the drains because I have my daughter, I have my son, I have my parents, I have my brother, I have my house to look after. I'm the only earning person here. I'm the only strongest. I feel I'm the man of the house. I am the only, you know.
Can I correct you here? I think you are the woman of the house and you are doing great. And Palak, I have to give it to you as well because you have been someone who has always supported your mom, come what may, be it on social media, be it elsewhere. Because I don't think Shweta would have been able to do it the way she did if not for you.
That is
You
so
know?
I feel like not just my mom, you know, even a generation before that, even my grandma, they are very, very strong, and they don't need anyone's support, including me. But I think, you know, the fact that I think I do whatever I do because I genuinely believe in everything she does. I'm not, you know, blinded by anything because I've seen everything, you know, with my own eyes. I've had time to make decisions for myself, and I know that whatever she does from a good place. I've never seen her do anything evil. So it's not hard to support someone who you literally have not done see, you know, who you've not witnessed do anything wrong. So it just comes naturally. I've seen so many people, you know, when they have a dilemma wherein, like, you know, maybe if your parent is wrong, but you still have to support them because, you know, it's family. I've never had to deal with that. With
You know,
me,
also because I take a lot before I react. वो कहते हैं ना कि लगाम बहुत लंबी छोड़ो जब तक
फिर फटते हो एक साथ.
हाँ. So also because I try to do that because I want to tell them, I want to teach them, you know, not every step is, you can't take a hasty step everywhere. When you have to adjust first, you have to see, you know, go easy with it. It might change, it might, you know, have different kind of result. Wait. But
and that's one thing I don't get from her at all. I'm very impulsive. I'm very, very impulsive. I'm like, no.
She feels, ये कहती है खराब होना है अगर तो हो ही गया ना. You gave so much of time, खराब हो ही गया ना. There's no point wasting so much of time.
This reminds me, Shweta, I remember अभी recently आपके set पे जब मैं आई थी and I had asked you, we were talking about online dating के बारे में जो track चल रहा था, and she very well told me she is very scared. Do you discuss dating or relationships with your mom?
100%. Like,
yes,
100%. I feel like because also I am not the kind of person who likes to lie to her. I am, you know, because back in the day, done it, tried it, hated it. It was traumatizing. So now I'm just very, very honest with her about everything, and not just like, you know, dating or whatever. It's just, you know, I like someone. If, you know, something shady is happening in my group, if you know, I don't know, if I'm in a club, I'll tell her, listen, I'm in a club, but you know, because so that she should know where I am at all times, so that I feel like that's more efficient. That way, at least she knows the reality of me. Yeah, she also has my location. That does help. But I also never lie to her about where I'm at. And if I do like someone, she's always the first to know. Like, so what do you think of this guy? You know, do you think he's cute? This, that. And she's always very supportive. She's never like, oh my God, are you dating?
So now I want to know, Palak, you also want to be an actor. And but right now, like Shweta has said repetitively, the focus is studies. So how are you also preparing up for acting whilst studying and making sure that you make your mom proud with your marks and then obviously acting as well?
I think with me, with studies, to be honest, my mom has never been very pressurizing in that front. So she's sort of just happy with whatever she gets, you know, as long as I'm there.
And she gets good marks. She gets 80%.
So yeah, so you know, but in terms of my acting, I feel like this is something that I don't know. I think she only taught me, but you know, she was like, nobody can teach you talent. Talent is something that you're brought with. So if you have like an innate thing, obviously you can go to acting school and you can enhance it, but you can't have something, you know, you can't just grow talent. So
Of course.
what I try to do staying at home is whatever show I'm watching, I like to watch shows that has good actors, because I feel like as an actor, any actor, you're so impressionable by the work that you watch. And you know, it's so,
But you also need to see bad work to understand.
Yeah,
what
true.
kind of, yeah.
So,
need to see
you
all
know,
these
but
things.
what I do is, you know, I watch them and I see, oh, how I would have interpreted that scene. When my room is locked, it's a whole different dimension.
You know, I have so many videos.
I'm
I'll
doing
tell
my
you,
own thing.
normally what I do now in lockdown, or normally not even in lockdown, whenever she's at home, I give her my scenes. I have acting school, so I give her the scenes and everything to her to say, अच्छा ये करके दिखाओ, ये सबसे ज़्यादा difficult scene है, ये करके दिखाओ, ये monologue करो, ये करो, और जितना natural कर सको उतना natural करो. She's done such beautiful scenes. I have them on my phone. Sometimes I see it and I get so emotional. I get so touched, so overwhelming that I'm so proud of her. She's such a good actor.
I was coming to that. Do you feel the pressure of being Shweta Tiwari's daughter somewhere, because she has set the bar high?
You know, honestly, I think not just for me, I think for anyone that has an actor, any person that's successful as their parent, I think a sense of comparison does come along with that.
So I'll tell you something before she says anything. You know, with me, I'm a different kind of actor. My genre is different. See, in actor, there's no genre, but you know, my way of acting, my style is different. I'm more of Indian actor, and I'm more of emotional, and I'm more of intense actor. But with her, she's a new generation actor. Okay, the way her working style is going to be different, and my working
Yeah.
style. If school was different, her school is going to be different. So the way she is going to act,
But the reason why she's saying this is why Nani is not an actor. You know, otherwise you would have known.
But you do feel that way?
Yeah, no,
A bit?
but very honestly, I feel the comparison is within the crowd itself. You know, I feel like many people assume, and honestly, I've heard it from a lot of sources too, that many children, they sort of like have a sense of, you know, insecurity that I'll never be as, you know, talented as my mother. I know for me, on a personal level, even if I'm never as talented as her, that's something that I'm completely okay with. You know what I mean? That's something
much better than
that's something that I'm okay with. I feel like, you know, this comparison comes from the public and it's only within the public.
So yes, thank you so much, both of you. It was amazing to talk to you. I'm telling you, I had so much fun because I could relate at so many levels. I was like, हाँ मेरी माँ भी ऐसा ही करती है. So yes, thank you so much and happy Mother's Day, Shweta. I know you are one of the best we have, and I can't wait for Palak to make her debut and make us equally proud. So thank you, both of you.